and it's clear what's most important. We have to seize on this opportunity and score. Guys,
see if they could do it. They did on the opening drive of the game. Really nice drive.
Speaking of
on the ball. Maybe they get back to that. They try to do that, and why not? And going to pick up 4 to Tracy. Down to Aaron Andrews.
Kept it clean with you, but yes, looking to run then pass. Happy with his defense, though.
Yeah, you know what? Any yards are welcome. That's what bottom line it comes back. Bottom line what it comes down to here. So they try to run it again. Why not? And Tracy's going to pick up a few more to bring him a 3rd down and 2. And the Giants offense on the opening drive, right down the field, right? 13 plays, 70 yards, scored the touchdown, converted a 4th and 1. And then the last 6 possessions not as successful. 21 plays, 27 yards. So maybe it's the opening drive magic that they need. 3rd and 2 here.
Looks like man-to-man coverage. They're neighbors. It's a good matchup.
Block. Pressure. Ball is loose. Cowboys look like they have it. They do. Eric Kendricks punched it out. Dallas recovers. Is it over? Shown again. It is. What a game for him. He's got the interception. He's got the touchdown. Now he's got a fumble recovery.
Yeah, there wasn't much open there. And again, when you're the backup quarterback and you haven't been hit in a long time, you just don't understand the urgency of these pass rushes. So how you protect the football, both in you're reading the coverages, and then obviously now you've tucked the ball, you got to secure it.
The second turnover today for the Giants. First one was turned into a touchdown on the pick 6, and now this puts Dallas in great field position.
Here we go.
From the 38, it is Rico Dowdle. And that's not going to do anything. Matter of fact, Bobby Okereke in on the stop. So when you're having these games and the offense is struggling and you got 2 backup quarterbacks in and a bunch of guys that are hurt, what are your options here to get something going?
The challenging part for a play caller is you're looking at your call sheet, trying to mitigate some of the risks, because you're seeing your quarterbacks not always make the best decisions. So you're trying to make play calls that are A to B options. They're not, hey, go read the progression.
Here we go.
Simple reads, simple throws.
Cooper rushing for one of those, but it's batted backwards and it's incomplete. That was Raheem Nunez Roches, your former teammate. Got his big old hand on that one.
I tell you, when I see Nunez Roches, his name's Nacho. That's another nickname. It's got this Nacho to me.
Wow.
I see his name, and he's got that juice, man. He's always brought that energy. He was like that in practice. I'd be like, Nacho, it's a Wednesday practice. He didn't care. He always had a lot of juice.
Did he eat a lot of nachos? Is that why the nickname? Or?
I don't know.
That's a great play. Third and 10. Giants send a blitz. They get rid of it quick, though, and that might work. Devontae Turpin, look out! Turns on the Jets. Turpin is out of bounds. Oh, he is just so fast. It's ridiculous. It'll be a 1st and goal for Dallas.
You call more of those, KB. More to Turpin. Ball's out of your hands. Timed up perfectly with the blitz. He's got all the blockers out in front. And just give it to the fastest guy in the NFL and let him run down the sideline.
He had a 64-yard touchdown catch a couple weeks ago against Houston. Fastest anybody's run in the league all year. Here's Lipke. And then he had a kick return last week, which was insane. He spun around and then ran right by everybody. You talk about his speed. Here it is, right? 20-plus miles an hour on 8 plays this year. It's tied for the most. Saquon Barkley is right with him, but this is the idea. Boom, gone.
Yeah, right to the sideline and just let him do his work. It's just been a really, they loved him in training camp, and again, we had him early in the season. How do we get this guy the ball? They are finding ways to get him the ball.
Ezekiel Elliott in the game. Hasn't played too much today.
Here we go.
And Rush rolling out. Looking, gonna run. Cooper Rush. Ball is out, and the Giants have it. Oh, my goodness, to hold on to the ball. Giants recover. It's a touchback.
Anything but that.
Okereke and Dexter Lawrence in on that one.
Just got all the right stuff until the decision making. And Okereke
break there, see if they can capitalize. Rush, looking, lofting, corner, and is called for the touchdown. Brandon Cooks is back.
It's a tough play to stop. This is Brandon Cooks. His nickname's Cookie, by the way. That straight sprint across the field. They have everybody crossing. Every offense in the NFL has this play. You play man-to-man coverage. You cross them at the goal line, and you just outrun your defender to the corner of the field. Not averaging much in the pass game, which has been kind of brutal. So expect Tracy to still get a lot of touches.
Like right here, looking for a seam, and this is really not any seam. He's got a yard.
Yeah, he's a factor in every passing play. They get these passing situations. He has a huge advantage.
Lochte going to roll him out this time and throw one, and Neighbors has it. Overshown's had a big day, Aaron, hasn't he?
He certainly has. And earlier in the season, I was talking to Micah Parsons about him, who's really taken him under his wing. And he said, this is a guy that is just so fast, but he wanted to be aggressive all the time. He's like when you have a young pit bull that wants to get off the gate. Now, Micah Parsons saying, it's time. Let my pit bull loose. Don't think twice, buddy. Bite, bite, bite.
Yeah, well, he's had a pretty good bite today. Interception, return for a touchdown, fumble recovery, 7 tackles. Number 13 for Dallas on your radar. 3rd and 5 here for the Giants.
It's cover one again. Here's Neighbors at the bottom. He and Bland one-on-one.
They get the play off. Watt pressure in his face. He is sacked again. There is Parsons that time.
All right, Micah Parsons right there at the top on Neal and up and under, and you cannot let him get to the middle of the pocket. That's where he wants to go. He is unstoppable in situations like this. And Neal has struggled with that, and Parsons is not feasting on a turducken today, but he is feasting on that O-line.
Sure is, although the turducken may come later at the post game. Way out of here, I can tell you that. There's Gillen to punt it away. Turpin. It's probably, if you see, he's frustrated because he's dying to return one, but the Giants here in Dallas. 20-10 the score here. Cowboys up on the Giants in the 3rd.
Here we go.
And they're going to run it to Dowell. So I know you didn't throw to him that game, but you threw to Randy Moss a lot. You knew what he could do. What was that like? You said something early in the game, how you worked to make your throws 7 yards longer. Tell me about that.
Well, we're getting the fastest receiver in the NFL, one of the greatest playmakers in the history of the NFL, and Randy, and I didn't ever want to let him down. And I remember the first play of one of the early plays in the season against the Jets. I literally cocked the ball back and threw the ball as far as I could across the field, and Randy ran it down, and I ran to the sidelines, and I told Josh, this year's going to be a lot of fun.
Here's Turpin. He makes everything fun, but that's a good tackle that time by Cordell Flock.
There's plays when you have Randy, it's like, F it, he's down there somewhere, let me throw it up. And I had a lot of those in 2007 to him, and he was so fun playing with because he had such a love for the game. What you didn't understand about a player like Randy, he's just a football genius, like a savant. He saw things exactly the way the quarterback sees them. And again, for all the young receivers and quarterbacks, you always want to be on the same page. He was such an easy guy to get on the same page with.
Here we go.
Here's Rush on 3rd and 6. Over the middle, tipped and incomplete. It's Brian Burns who dropped out from the defensive end. And there's multiple flags on the far side of the field. And also on those couple of plays, Dexter Lawrence was sitting on the bench as the Giants' best defender. So let's see there's Lawrence. As you see him, what happened to him a couple plays ago?
It twisted up.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Tackled.
Man, he got hurt on that play, Lamb. They call pass interference on Newbin. That was Drew Phillips on that coverage, and now Lamb is banged up. It's been a game of attrition. So many guys coming off with injuries. Yikes.
And if you're the Giants defense, you really got to buckle down here. You got to down by 10. That offense is really struggling. It's this firm run defense. And if I'm Coach McCarthy, I just don't know how much risk I'm putting into any of these play calls. I'd expect a lot of handoffs. He sees the way their defense is playing. It's so hard for them to move and score some points.
Brian Dable's throwing the challenge flag here. And I'm guessing he wants to see if the ball was tipped by Burns, if that nullifies the pass interference. But Mike, if the pass interference is before the tip, it's still PI, correct?
That's exactly right. So they have to take a look to see the timing of it. They have to recognize when the pass interference occurs, and then they've got to see if it's before, like you said, it stays. If it's simultaneous or right after, then you then will pick it up.
Again, they called it on Tyler Newbin, who's a safety, number 31.
Right there.
Let's see if we can see the timing of this. He's grabbing there. I mean, if they're calling right then, it's clear.
Bây giờ có được chưa? Hả? Bây giờ xì xò rồi. Có cho ba ảnh đấy. Bây giờ xì xò đấy. Không biết người dân soạn video mình nói. Bây giờ gì? Để không có cái giao nam đó. Và cái tin tư. Về cảm ngay cái mày tự nhiên nhớ đâu mình phải
tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây, không thấy à? Tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây nè, tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây.